Hi guys. No, your internet is not jacked up. This is jacked up. And if you're subscribed to this channel, yes, you got another notification from me because we're redoing the upload talking about December 1st, the second allocation cycle for 2023 C8 Z06. This highly anticipated and desired car. Truly an engineering masterpiece. But what did I say on Coffee with Conti a couple of weeks ago? What's the conversation when Z06 is mentioned? Yeah, good talk. Same talk we're going to have right now. The video we had earlier on December 1st was wrong. Only because I was given the wrong information. And I do apologize. We talked about ordering constraints, and I was concerned. I saw the CFV and CFZ, which is the ground effects package, part of the TOF and TOG high wing packages, but yet, as I mentioned in that original video, TOF and TOG were not on the constraint list. In fact, I was able to go into my GM ordering system, tag, release, and approve, accept orders with that whole package on there. To only get this. That was a fake smile. Trust me. Got an email says there was an error in the past one. When we're approving orders, we tag it, release it, and send it right to placed approved status, waiting for the cycle to complete on the following Tuesday. It's called pass one. There was an error in pass one, allowing CFV and CFZ inadvertently to be approved, even though there is zero constraint availability on this feature. That also requires the TOF and TOG, as we talked about. Pull up the new constraints. Oh yeah, big fat zero right there. We get another quick email. You're receiving this message because you are currently an authorized Chevrolet Corvette dealer. Effective today, December 1st, Corvette Z06 constraint number 3499 with the TOF, TOG carbon fiber painted and visible carbon fiber high wing have been added to the 0% availability constraint during this cycle. Please replace any orders that have been accepted and placed with these options on them. They will not be approved during this cycle. If you got any questions, blah, 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 blah. We've only had 2 freaking order cycles on this car. Delay after delay, so we finally get to the point to order it, and we talked about that in the original video, the mess that happened in August that I've never seen before. Now this, I've never seen approved orders being taken back. In August, when those guys, I'm saying those guys, dealers that got allocations that weren't supposed to, those orders weren't pulled back from them. Guys that had PIN selectable VINs that got magical, look at all these orders I got. Those orders weren't pulled back from them. But they just, I don't even know why I'm going to go and try and justify and explain it. We're not getting it. I got to start all over with the people that I gave good news to today. That and here, this kind of fall, and I was shocked by this. I never said this in the original video because some of my intel, a lot of great contacts I'm talking to said, batten down the hatches when it comes to high wing or Z07 packaged cars. It's going to be 10% near 0% availability. So when I opened up my thing today and I was approving orders, I'm like, okay, well, screw it, he said. I got orders that are accepted. Yeah, bing, hey, got good news for you. Yeah, okay. Can we just pretend, all of us collectively, just pretend that we've done this before? Embarrassing, man. Just embarrassing. Frustrating from a dealer standpoint, more so for the consumer. More delays, more just... Is this still, I mean, are we still in COVID fatigue? I'm in something fatigue right now. And yeah. See, I didn't even have to say it. You guys know exactly what I'm thinking. I'm going to start I'm going to stop worrying about this car. I've got so much great intel and details beyond what anybody imagines on future product, what's coming. I'm going to worry about that stuff that doesn't exist because we're trying and we can't even get this to exist. Just a tough launch, man. A tough, to play the blame game, man. I'm kind of over all that. Somebody get their, together. This is, man, oh man. We're dealing with controlled entities already, and just to get kicked in the teeth again is so hard when we're promoting this car right along with Chevrolet so enthusiastically and giving people good information, realistic expectations through the environment that we're in right now, because the anticipation is very high. I mean, you wanted Ferrari customers, Chevrolet, you got them, but they're not digging this. They don't understand this. I understand constraints. That's always been part of our makeup with anything in Chevrolet because of the supplier factor. And it's been lingering more than it ever has because of the COVID thing and all that. So we're not out of the woods just when I see all this great news for Stingray moving forward. They're making 1 Z06 an hour right now at Bowling Green. 1 an hour. I mean, that's it. The demand is much higher there. I don't know, maybe they didn't think $150,000 to $200,000 car that they wouldn't have that kind of demand. I got news for you. It's there. We need the car. But we need it before it's too late. We need it before your new models come out, your E-Ray, if that's what they call it. Oh, I'm sorry, I had something in my eye. ZR1 and some other stuff. I mean, like I said, a lot of stuff as a Chevy representative I can't mention to you, but I do know, and it puts a smile on my face representing Corvette. So I'm starting my 27th year, as I've told you guys, and I'm going to be around for a while. We got some cool stuff coming. V8 stuff coming, okay? I'm not talking about the electric stuff. That still screws my head up. I'm sorry. That's going to take a little bit to get used to. I think they're going to do a great job. I don't want to talk about that right now. Never mind. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, you know what I feel like right now? My buddy Steve said it the best. I feel like a modern-day Charlie Brown trying to kick the football, but it keeps getting pulled away from me. I'm sorry, I'm doing these dramatic pauses, and just forget it, man. The Z06 cycle is jacked again. Still can't get it right. Why? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Detroit that this is happening. That this computer thing, oops this and oops that, oops, what? Come on, man. I mean, seriously, dude. So again, as I said in the original video, if you have questions about an order with another dealership, I'm not your guy. I can't right now, guys. I really can't. I've got to focus on my business, my customers, my potential customers. I hope most of you watching will become one. It's funny, I had this, I was going to talk about this in viewer mail on Sunday, but this guy sent me this big, long novel, really nice email. About 10 dealers that he went to, saga of this and lied to this and misrepresented, on and on and on. And he's waited 14, 15 months, but loves our channel. And then finally got a car from somebody, I don't know who it was. And I said, hey, that's a great story. Congratulations on your car. But did you forget? I'm not one of the 10 dealers you asked for an allocation. I didn't even get a chance to say no. It's like, oh yeah, I'll watch you. I forget. You guys sometimes forget that's what I do. If I can help, I'll let you know. If I can't, I'll tell you I can't. That was fun. Regards to Stingray. I'll talk more about that on Sunday. We're going to do a Coffee with Conti show, viewer mail segment that I haven't done in a while. And right up front at the beginning of that show, I want to tell you about a Chevy dealership that, in my opinion, should lose his freaking franchise for what he told a Corvette customer that's been waiting over a year what would happen to his order when his order would come up for approval. Well, of course, he told him to go pound sand, and he's ordered with us. But I'm just shocked by this mindset and this stupidity of a Chevy dealership. I wish I could. I should. I won't say his name, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on Sunday. And then tomorrow, anyways, tomorrow's Flashback Friday is again going to show you how things are so different. We're talking about the release and just the beginning of the hardtop convertible and what a rock star that's been. You may remember the video we did just a couple of months back talking about my customer orders for the 2022 model year, comparing that to the national orders hardtop convertible at an all-time high with our customers at 64%, and the trend continues upward. Absolutely. I hope you support the channel by subscribing, thumbs up the video, make some comments down below, and we're going to try to get back at it. We got a lot of stuff coming up for you, so don't go anywhere. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you.